Hello and a warm welcome to HW News Network, your one-stop show, truth be told, for some engaging and thought-provoking conversations. The Markadwadi village in Maharashtra, which is a part of the Malshiras Assembly constituency, is in the news and has grabbed headlines globally as well. And the reason being that the villagers there wanted a mock poll because of the distrust in the electronic voting machines, and that mock poll they were not allowed to conduct. And that mock poll was supposed to be done with the ballot papers. But what happened? Eventually, there was a curfew imposed, and the next day, about 200 people, there were complaints against 200 people, and FIR was registered against 200 villagers. Now, what would you really say to this? I'm going to get a reaction from Supreme Court lawyer Mehmood Pracha on this. And also, he is beginning a new campaign from tomorrow, which starts in Mumbai. And he's talking about a nationwide campaign on this mock poll, where villages after villages will be conducting this kind of a mock poll, and they will try and court arrest as well. Thank you so much, Mehmood Pracha, for joining. It's wonderful to have you always on the program. And I would like to begin with your comments on the Markadwadi village, which has become a talking point. And do you see what happened in Markadwadi as a big turning point as far as electoral democracy in the country is concerned?
Of course. And I congratulate you for holding this talk, and I congratulate the people of Markadwadi first and foremost, because they are the true champions of saving democracy. They are not just using lip service, they are using methods which are actually defeating these anti-constitutional forces, because people are suffocating now. They try to protest. The opposition political parties are not helping them. They request again and again to the electoral officers there in various booths that these kind of anomalies are happening. We are voting somewhere else, and vote is going to someone else. So and the election commission officials threaten voters that if you make a complaint, you will go to prison, because there is a provision. So all these things are actually frustrating and suffocating the voters of this country so much that they have actually thought of a wonderful idea, which is a perfectly constitutional, legal idea, and which will actually expose the truth. Truth will be told, as your program says. So that is death nail for electoral death nail for BJP and RSS, NDA. They will fall flat on their faces. Now, so what police is doing to them is actually an offense, rather than the registering a case and against those villagers who are absolutely legal and well within their rights, constitutional and legal. Taking action against them is a crime, and for that we will take action. And tomorrow we are going to announce this, and we are announcing this through your medium also, that anybody who wants to undertake this kind of mock polls, we will help them legally. We will come there also and help them hold this. If need be, we will file a case so that every village is allowed, every person, village, every housing society is allowed to do that. What is the election commission's problem with that? I don't understand. The only problem is they will get exposed, and their anti-constitutional, anti-national activities will get exposed. So therefore, we are holding a press conference for mainly three things. One, at Mumbai Patrakar Parishad Sangh at 4 o'clock tomorrow, and we will announce three major things. One is that a mass level public campaign is to start, not only in Maharashtra and Haryana, which are the two states where public is extremely perturbed and disturbed and sad, where their mandate has been actually snatched away from their hands. But also throughout the country, where we will ask the people to uh, sit in protests outside the DMs, the district official, the senior most district official of the government for two things. One, to bring back ballot paper and reject these fraudulent machines. Second, they will also court arrest, because everywhere where people try to peacefully protest, this is the standard operating procedure of Narendra Modi ji and Amit Shah Sahab, that they invoke section 144, erstwhile section 144 and now section 173 of the BNS. So people will say that, okay, we are violating that, so you arrest us, and then they will not get bail. They should not get bail, and that will actually be the one of the most effective method, when hundreds and millions of people will peacefully court arrest for this demand. Second of our issue would be, second point would be that the election petitions to cancel an election, to set aside an election, the only constitutional way, and the constitution itself mentions that, is to file a case, election petition of an individual candidate who has lost the election. That being the only way, now I am confident in every case which has been filed in Haryana, we will win 100%. I'm saying this based on the material which I have collected against these fraudulent machines.
So you are saying that all the votes which BJP has won in Maharashtra and Haryana, they have been won by fraudulent means.
All the seats, almost all the seats, about 10 seats in Haryana, I think BJP could have won, and in Maharashtra. And this I am saying only with the proofs I have with me against these fraudulent machines.
You are saying
There
that
are
you
other
already
issues.
have the proof. You have the
Yes.
proof of the
Yes, I
electoral
have.
fraud which has
Yes.
been committed in Haryana and Maharashtra.
Yes, and that
All right.
proof is within our reach, which we have ensured already by that order of mine from the High Court, that all the process of election will be videographed and the videographs will be protected.
No,
That
but
is
Mehmood, what the videography? Has the election commission provided you the videos which you were
yeah.
asked?
There is an opening in Haryana. They were not providing 17C form. Day before yesterday, 3 days ago, we got an order from Haryana High Court on the first day itself. So we have worked out a formula, and we are now winning cases.
So which means that the court has given you the order that now you can avail the videography and the Form
And
17C.
Form 17C also, which was a biggest issue at one point in
All
time.
right.
Now I have procured that order. I mean, I have
Okay.
got an order. High Court has been very kind to order that. And the best part is, Election Commission, after a slight argument, after a slight discussion, agreed that yes, this is legal thing. We will do it now.
Okay.
That's the best part.
You're going to do a similar thing in Maharashtra as well, right?
Yes. Now that we are armed with this order of Haryana as well as Allahabad, we will do it in Maharashtra also. So that is sufficient, and that's something which your viewers should listen to carefully. The 150 seats at least, based on my evidence alone, not taking anything from the candidates. There would be additional material also, I'm sure. We are sure that we will get these 150 seats elections set aside, quashed, and there will be re-election in 150 seats. The campaign which we want to launch is that would be our second point, that we will have a kind of gathering of lawyers and intellectuals outside Supreme Court, as well as we want that all the DMs where these sit-in protests are held, this should be a second demand from the judiciary, that you decide these cases within 6 months, as is prescribed by Section 86 of Representation of People's Act. Perfectly legal. Both things are perfectly legal. Third thing which we are going to announce is that we will help anybody who wants to conduct this mock poll legally, and even otherwise, if they need anything, we will come there to help them talk to the authorities so that they don't do this in kind of illegal activities against them, like filing a false FIR against them, or putting pressure on them, or putting curfew on them. If need be, we will file a case in the court and get an order for restraining the administration and the police from interfering in this perfectly legal exercise, which is protected under the Part 3 of the Constitution.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.